Hello, SDRs. Let's see how Ask Steve can save you some time when you're generating your leads. So first off, after you install Ask Steve, you'll be placed on a page that looks something like this with a whole bunch of packs on it. And you can look at the SDR pack and see all the details and click the button to install the special SDR skills and the SDR buttons. Those are two buttons that we add to LinkedIn. You'll see the confirmation message so you know it worked, and then you're all good. You have the skills you need. So let's go take a look at how to use them. So first off, I'm on this speaker page and I see all these people and I want to add these to my tracking spreadsheet. But that would take a lot of time to copy and paste them by hand. And every different page is going to have a different format. Some will be name, role, company, name, company, role. Some might be missing different fields. So in this case, what I can now do is run one of my new skills. And one easy way to do that is to open up the chat side panel. And then I can click the lightning bolt icon here, and that will bring up the skill picker, which I can then click on the arrow and see all the skills. The other shorthand way to bring up the skill picker in the chat is just hit the space bar, and then you get it up automatically. And I can pick, in this case, extract people information from a web page. And what this will do, this skill is actually going to go read through the whole web page and then give me a pipe separated list of everybody's name, role, company, and then this isn't even on the page, but you can see it's adding a LinkedIn search link that will automatically take me to that person's page, save me a bunch of time. So once I have that list, I can then hit the copy button, and I have that on my clipboard, come over to Sheets, we'll paste that in, and then we will go to split text to columns here and say we want a custom separator of the pipe, and then we have all our stuff in Sheets, and that took seconds, what ordinarily would have taken many minutes to do. And we can see here on the side panel, I still have the chat open, but I can go over to the skills sub-tab and we'll go look at the extract people information from a web page skill. And we can see exactly what it's doing. We're telling Steve, this is a web page that lists a number of people, and each of the people should have some information, make a table, here's how you make the LinkedIn search link, etc. And if you want to change that, change the formatting, change the separator, do whatever you want, you can do that. And then once you've done it, just hit the update button, and then that skill has been customized for you. Now, along with running skills, you can also just ask general questions. Like here I am on the Alphabet Investor Relations page, very long transcript, as you can see, but I can say, what do they say about YouTube? I don't want to read the whole thing. And they will go tell me exactly what to say about YouTube. There's also some very handy summarization skills here. So I've got summarize in 5 bullets and tell me the top 3 concepts. So we can try tell me the top 3 concepts, and it basically tells me the top 3 things that are covered a lot in the article. Or I can do the same with the summarize it in 5 bullets, and I will get 5 quick bullet summary points. So when you're doing company research, you can now very quickly just get the summaries of the things, of newspaper articles, investor relations, things like that. Or ask your very specific pointed questions about a particular part of the business and get your answers really quickly. Okay, you've captured the lead, you've done your background research on the company. Now you are going to see if this person actually should be a good lead. And so one thing that we've done with the SDR pack is we've automatically added 2 buttons to LinkedIn that will show up on everybody's profile. One is to qualify a lead, and the other is to send an outreach message. So if I hit the qualify a lead button, it's going to read their profile. In this case, I'm a salesperson selling product management software, and it's going to compare them against my criteria and give them a score on a 10-point scale. And in this case, this person's a product manager at Google. I'm selling product road mapping and product management software. If we take a look at the skills here, the qualify a lead skill, we can see exactly what it's looking for. You're a salesperson, you're selling this kind of stuff, this is what your product does, these are the considerations, the criteria. You should go in and edit these for your product. Edit this skill, make it for whatever you're looking for in your qualification criteria, and then you can have 1 button qualification scoring. Now you should always validate what it tells you, but it gives you a very quick first take on everything. And then similarly, we have a write a sales outreach message that will write a custom outreach message to the person whose profile page you're on. So if I click on this, it will write a custom outreach message to Ruby here. And then we can see, so Ruby's a great candidate because she's selling, she works at a software company with the product roadmap. But here we have a candidate who maybe isn't as qualified for what we're selling. So I click on the qualify a lead button and I get a 1 rating instead of a 9 rating. But it will still generate an outreach message. It just might have a harder time writing one that's actually very appropriate. So You can add your own AI buttons to any web page to do these like one-click AI analyses and content generation. In this case, with the SDR pack, we've added 2 for you out of the box, the qualify and outreach, and you should customize them both for your particular needs. Now, once you have initiated contact and now you're communicating with your lead, you're doing it in Gmail or Salesforce or something, Ask Steve can help you there too. In any editable text field where you can write. On a Mac, you can do Command-Shift-K, or on PC and Windows or Chrome OS, you can do Control-Shift-K, and that will pop up the Ask Steve box over the top of the text field, and then you can ask for help there. Now, you can again ask for any skill or just type in anything you want. Now, I do have a skill called Expand into Nicer Language, and if I pick that one, it just took those bullets that I just really quickly copied out from some docs and written some text and turned it into a very nice email for me. And similarly, the other skills that we included as part of the pack, there's one that's like make this friendlier, and that will make it friendlier, or make it more formal, and that will make it more formal. So you can get help editing all your content. You can also get help just writing in the first place. Like as an example, let me get rid of all this and I'll say, hey, I'm going to be out of office. Write me an out of office email, and it will just write me a template that I can then just fill in the blanks. And similarly, here's the same kind of bullets in Salesforce, but I will do the exact same thing. Command-Shift-K on a Mac or Control-Shift-K on other platforms. Say expand this into nicer language, and it will just do it all in line in Salesforce for me. Okay, and then the final thing I would like to show you is, let's say you have taken some notes from a meeting in Word 365 in the web, and you want to get a summarization of like what needs to happen next. So I can highlight all this text here, and then I can run the skill called Summarize Meeting Notes. And I run that one, and it will basically read through those notes and then give me a summary of what the action items are for me and for the other people, the key takeaways and things like that. So that shows a number of the different skills that you can use in Ask Steve that come out of the box with the SDR pack. You can always create your own skills. You can add more skills from other packs. You can customize the ones that are there. And you can use all that to save up to, we're thinking like 30 minutes per lead, just between the time that you save in extracting data, doing your company research, qualifying, writing initial outreach, and then ongoing communications with your leads. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in our support forum. Otherwise, go forth and save a bunch of time and get your job done faster and better. Thanks.